In this video, we're going to do problems 10 and 11 of the final review. So 10 says, let theta be an angle with its terminal point located in quadrant 3. Okay, so its terminal point, it means it opens from the origin, and it's going to end in quadrant 3. So this is quadrant 3. That's where the angle is. So let's just say the angle looks like that. Okay? For each of the 6 trigonometric functions associated with this angle, indicate whether it'll be positive or negative. So what do I know about quadrant 3? I know that only tan and its partner cotan are going to be positive. So therefore, when I list out my angles, sine theta, cosine theta, tan theta, and then remember that sine goes with cosecant, and cosine goes with secant, and tan goes with cotan. Now let's figure out what our signs are. I'm going to just put the parentheses so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so what I said was only tan and cotan are positive. So that means everything else is going to be negative. Okay, done. So you're always going to have 2 of the 6 be one sign, and the other 4 will be a different sign depending on what quadrant you're in. So just a quick aside, the A, the all, stands for all 6 trig functions. They're positive in quadrant 1. In quadrant 2, it's sine and cosecant. Oops, not cosine, hold on. Cosecant are positive in quadrant 2. In quadrant 3, tan and cotan are positive. And in quadrant 4, cosine and secant are positive. Okay, so you want to be aware of that. So that all students take calculus, the reciprocal trig functions have the same sign. Okay, so you should be good on that question. Okay, let's go down to number 11. So number 11 says, let angle T be in quadrant 4. Okay, so it's in quadrant 4, so we're here. This is where quadrant 4 is. So this angle opened all the way and stopped there. And it has a y coordinate of negative 4/5. Find the appropriate x coordinate for this terminal point, and then list the 6 trigonometric ratios for angle T. Okay, the key thing is it has to be in the unit circle. So therefore, sum x squared plus negative 4/5 squared has to be equal to 1 squared. When I square negative 4/5, I get positive 16/25. So let's put our 1 in 25ths as well. And now I'm looking for x squared. So x squared has to equal 25/25 minus 16/25, which is 9/25. Okay, that means that x can equal positive or negative 3/5. However, since your angle is in quadrant 4, the only x value I could get is positive 3/5 because x is positive in that quadrant. Okay, so now we're ready to do our sine and our cosine and etc., etc. So let me make this go someplace else. Let me take this and we'll put it over here for right now. Because what I want to do is this. I want to set these up. Sine of angle T, sine goes with cosecant of angle T, and then cosine of angle T, and cosine goes with secant. So always reinforce this for yourself. And then I have tan of angle T, and that always goes with cotan of angle T. Okay, let me just scoot this over a little bit. Okay, so let's do it now. Okay, sine is the second coordinate pair, right? It's the second one. So sine's going to be -4/5. Cosine is going to be 3/5. Tan is sine over cosine. That makes it -4/3 as the 5's drop away. Cosecant is the flip of sine, so that's going to be -5/4. Secant is the flip of cosine. That's going to be +5/3. And cotan.
I find this on the web.
Sorry. Cotan is the flip of tan, so that's -3/4. Okay, let's verify something. All students take calculus tells me that only cosine and secant are positive. Do I have that? And yes, I do. So that verifies that my thinking and my reasoning were correct, and that finishes this video.